And here we are, we're in this tiny little town, really tiny little town. I'm actually here quite early, and there are some Super Nintendo gigantic hitters that you just don't see. In fact, it was maybe this episode right here when I'd seen so many Super Nintendo games that were just blowing my mind. It was a 6-figure collection. I've never really come to a store and seen really like mind-blowing Super Nintendo, and I believe, according to what I've seen on Facebook, that these guys do have some Super Nintendo big hitters, so we're going to take a look around, and it's exciting, and it's a new store, and that's what we do. I'm driving all over this country to find you guys the best stores and do some amazing retro game hunts, so let's dive in to Get Gaming. Right there, guys, the shutters were down when I pulled up. I'm glad it's open now. We've made it, and like I mentioned, we're going to have a good fettle around and check out these big Super Nintendo hitters, which I believe are right here. So this is going to be awesome. Some of the stuff we've never seen, and they're all in these really nice Sentinel cases. So condition-wise, for the hardcore collectors, condition collectors, yeah, you've got your nice protective cases. So let's dive in. All right, straight to the Super Nintendo. Straight to the... So, oh my God, you got a factory sealed Killer Instinct in?
Yeah.
Factory sealed. Can I have a look inside some of these? Is that all right? It's all right. Some beautiful stuff. Oh, thank you very much. Cheers, appreciate it. These are the two meat and veg cabinets, are they? Look at this. Here we go.
Some bangers in there.
Yeah, some proper bangers. Yeah. I mean, to find the small box of Super Metroid is really obscure. Can I take them out?
Yeah, of course you can.
I don't want to like knock everything down. Did they come in these protective cases, or did you just put them in? Look at that. That's beautiful.
All his collection was in those.
All his collection was in these, yeah. Wow. That is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, they are expensive, these plastic cases. You said that's the Australian variant there. That's lush. It's really nice. So we got a Secret of Mana in. It's just like really nice condition, and Fire Emblem at the back. Have this, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have that. Don't have a sealed copy of Killer Instinct though. Blimey neck. You can see the red Nintendo label there, which does make that authenticity authentic, because a lot of these are resealed and you can spot it a mile off, but you can see the Nintendo seal of approval, as they called it. Blimey neck. That is beautiful. A sealed Zelda would be very nice. A very nice copy of... You do have a nice copy of Zelda in though, Link to the Past. More stuff down here. Wow. Spin Dizzy. Spin Dizzy Worlds. Have that, actually. I do have that. Then there's also... Let's grapple this bad boy. Metal Marines. Again, SNES games that you just do not see. And Super Pang. I've always admired that box art there, guys. That is wicked. And I do own Wolfenstein 3D. Lush, lush. So like I said, you just don't see these at all. But Bullet, if you're watching, I'm about to show you the game now that you always hound me about. There you go, Bullet. A little bit of Populous on the Super Nintendo. Constantly on at me about bloody streaming this, which will never happen, by the way. But there you go. And this double pack is also really nice. And I think the beauty of this, from what I'm seeing here on the Super Nintendo stuff, is it's just really nice condition. Even the corners on the boxes, they just look crisp. We've got Return of the Jedi. It just looks like it's brand new out of Woolworths or something from back in the day. Check it out. And some nice stuff on the bottom of this is a nice game. I don't actually own a box copy of this. Got some nice tournament fighters down there, of course. This is nice, guys. It's quite a surprise to kind of see things in this stellar condition. Wow, R-Type 3. Wow. And now for the N64 stash. MK4. Never, ever, ever seen this. Star Wars Episode 1 Battle for Naboo. Never seen it. Recently picked up though, which I have here, a boxed copy of Rocket Robot on Wheels. Snagged a copy of that. This is really obscure, but oddly, since I discovered it, I come across it all the time, so I'm actually wondering how obscure that is. This is an NTSC version of, it's not NTSC, well, this is PAL Australian, but it's very similar to the NTSC version of Diddy Kong Racing box art. As you can see, ours has that hideous black border, but still, I love it. And then some big hits on the top, got Gauntlet Legends. Absolutely stunning. So that's not for sale, but apparently everybody wants this point of sale.
I don't remember where I got it from.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? It is nice. I think they do hold their value, actually, point of sale. Any kind of old posters, wall displays, hanging or standing it, they do really hold their value. It's mega. You got some nice, are these your kind of nice, obscure?
Yeah, some of the better N64 stuff.
Yeah, that's Superman, Resi 2.
Superman, the most famous rubbish game.
Yeah, those all rubbish games are really expensive. It baffles me. It really does. Have you still got You've got Fighting Force 64 in there. That's a lush game, that is.
Yeah, it's tough.
We've also clocked some Sega Genesis. We've got Streets of Rage 3, which is beaut. I actually really, weirdly prefer the box art on that compared to the PAL. Dark Castle, nice Genesis game. Don't own it. I'm hoping to pick up a Genesis very soon. Right, shout out to the alphabetising of all the PS1 games. You don't have Wipeout in on PS1, dear, double case? No, it's so hard to find.
That's Wipeout had. It was 2097, but they never...
Yeah, 2097 you get all the time, yeah. Alrighty, so then we're going to have a little plough through this. It's just your kind of more, I guess, kind of the basic stock, which is always nice. So if anyone wants to come down and grab a bargain, it's nice to see the Japanese as well, actually. Japanese stuff, lovely, lovely. Oh, a bit of Mortal Kombat 2. FIFA 96, Derby Stallion, got some V-Rally, Troll. Sadly no manual, but I've always admired that box art. Really do think that is lush. Bit of Stunt Race FX. I think a lot of people forget that this was also one of the very few games that had the Super FX chip on the Super Nintendo. It's quality. Love a bit of off-road, V-Rally, F1. Some good stuff in, guys. F1 pole position. But I've also clocked yet more 16-bit goodness on the Mega Drive, some 8-bit stuff here. Let's have a plough through this. Now the question, I thought we were double road there for a minute, but we're not, but that's all right, that's all right. So this mainly looks like your kind of sports titles going on here. Yeah, got some more sports mega games. Not my jam, but certainly will be for somebody. And then your non-sport titles up top. Clocking. NTSC guides. Just wondering if there's anything I don't have on Super Nintendo that's kind of lurking here. Right, clocking. Some lovely jubbly Master System, what the fuck? Dreamcast. What we got? What's this bad boy right there? Rayman Great Escape. There's nothing on here that I'm going to go for, but I'm showing you guys nonetheless. Hey, check it as well. Really nice to see your big box PC stuff. Now, I own this. I own all of the big box Tomb Raider games. Got them from a charity shop years ago because I'm a huge Lara Croft fan, as many of you know from watching the channel. So, So we got the, I guess, the more the kind of big hit stuff in here. That's a shame that Earthworm Jim Special Edition does not have manual. That is a damn shame. And neither does NBA Jam. Oh, gutted. Absolutely gutted. For the Vita fans, lots of nice stuff. This always kind of intrigued me. So this is the Sonic Plus Origins limited edition to 200 pieces actually. Not something I would buy, weirdly. But I think that's really nice because I've actually never seen that out in the wild. Alright, OG Xbox fans. We've got them all. We've got them all, but I'll be honest with you, nothing is on my current list on the original Xbox. I've got quite a decent collection of original Xbox games, and nothing is on the list. But if you do come in, you'll see it's quite a bit in. Oh, Bulletproof, 50 Cent Bulletproof, banger game. We've got the Chainsaw in. I picked that up last year. Pretty stoked with that. It's a great piece. So did this come in with the Super Nintendo lot? Did all these come in with...
No, these are some of mine.
Oh, these are some of yours, right.
I'm dropping most of them off and I just want a cart set.
Yeah.
So as and when I sell them, I'm just rebuying the cart when it shows. I'm just making a list and then stop setting the money.
It's a shame that's got no manual. I've been after that for quite some time. I'd really like that, but no manual.
And they've just been in boxes for like years.
Yeah.
I mean, through them, and some of them I forgot I've even got. Like, I remember
see this.
And that's like super nice. I forgot it was that nice.
Yeah. I mean, that's a nice condition box as well, isn't it? That's really nice. Can we have a look at Superman? I mean, I saw that at an expo. I mean, to be fair, the box art is really nice, isn't it?
It's just the
game is shocking. A bit like Bubsy. Lots of expensive games are really, really crap, and it's weird because they've just had low print runs.
Yeah, that one was hard to get, I remember.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
A lot.
For some reason, the international one, I know 2000, I know the console is like 3 times the price.
Honestly.
Soccer games, yeah.
And again, it's in good condition, isn't it? It's in really nice condition.
Yeah, version's the same.
Is it?
2000 is a lot more expensive than, I mean, sports games
Wow.
2-3 quid in there. They're worth nothing generally.
It's mad, isn't it? What's the one next to it? What's that?
It's like a sort of like Zelda.
Holy Magic Century, no manual, gutted.
But that's like stupid money, the manual.
With manual, is it? Yeah.
The manual probably adds like another 50 quid too.
Wow. Because I do think like the value these days is definitely in box and manual cartridge. You know, it's crazy, but you know, box manual definitely pads it out, definitely beefs it up a little bit. Yeah, you got some really good stuff in.
It's like that, I think the cart spent what, 40 quid?
40 quid, yeah.
So you're paying like, 200 quid or so. Same with that, I think the cart's about 30, 40 quid.
30, 40 quid, yeah. That's mad. I've never even heard of this. I mean, it just looks so blocky, but yeah, it's like crazy. Let's have a look inside. I mean, that's crazy knowing that that's like 50, but you're right, I've never seen that boxed.
These things are a nightmare.
These things, yeah. You can get them off Etsy, can't you? Yeah.
Full to pieces.
So that was hard to get hold of. Centre court tennis.
It's hard to get hold of. And I could only find one with no manual.
Only?
Find a complete one, yeah.
Wow. Again, really good condition. Really, really nice condition. Any more that you found on there that are really hard to get hold of?
That,
You think like...
is so crummy.
So we'll look at this. NBA.
That's really difficult to find box.
Sorry.
I mean, the box is 1/8 to 10 in it.
Yeah. The box is like, yeah, it's a little bit questionable, but yeah, it's...
So hard to get box, it's ridiculous.
Wow. Again, never seen it. That's what I think is really cool, looking on the back shelves, just seeing all the different cool stuff. Really, really enjoyed that. So nice just to see that crispy box fresh Super Nintendo. I always love finding new places. It just like gets my adrenaline going, and I just really enjoyed it. I didn't buy anything though. It's probably the first retro game hunt that I didn't buy anything, but if you stay tuned, Thursday's episode, I'm driving to a brand new shop right now, so you can see that on Thursday's episode. But we have to get back to the Lady Lounge in this episode, so in the click of a finger... So, came back empty-handed on that hunt. That's never happened before. The pull for me was definitely like the Super Nintendo stuff. It was just mesmerising to see all that stuff. Some of it I've never even seen before, especially out in the wild and especially in that condition. So he was kind of saying that somebody bought this massive trade in, and they came in those plastic cases as well. Now, I have one of those plastic cases up there with my Batman Forever Woolworths edition in, and I think for your prized possessions like that, you really do need to be protecting your video games as best you can. I don't have many other things. I have things in like, say like here, for example, this is like just the kind of much more flimsy plastic case, just to keep the dust off. So this is not really going to protect it if it falls down, for example, whereas something like that is going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck and protect your muck. So I don't know like how I feel. I mean, they're quite expensive, but I guess if you've got like a game that you're paying £1,000 for, 20 quid is nothing to protect your game. Now, I'm gutted, we came back empty-handed, but alas, there is a lot to do in here that we need to be cracking on with. So, my friend at work gave me a belated birthday present, and amongst some other things, these are the coolest, she kindly got me these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's the Nickelodeon branded figures. And it's perfect because I can hang them on the wall, or I'm thinking of hanging them just off the shelves there, like that. Probably just do that and then show you later. And I think they're just so cool. I'm obviously going to keep them in the box. And I was just so glad that they did have those thingy-mabobs on here. These are all going to be sorted. This is what I'm playing at the minute on my One X, because I'm a huge State of Decay 2 fan. So I'm just going to leave that there because they're all games that I'm actually playing right now. We'll get rid of you as well. But these were games that I got at half price on an episode last week. If you want to get to know how and where to get half price games, you need to go and watch that episode. So they're all going to go upstairs in the Lady Loft. And speaking of Lady Loft, we might as well get these put away on the shelves right now. Let's do it. So it's going to be dead easy because Xbox stuff, which I'm not a huge collector of, I do have space. PS4, PS5, not so much. But that is okay. So we need to kind of take all the prices off as well, and get these in alphabetical order. Going to wind up moving one of these controller boxes so we can just slot these bad boys in. Moments later. And that is them bad boys on. I'm trying so hard not to double row, but I have had to do that on the Switch. And that's the only double rows that I've got. I actually prefer to stack games like that. In fact, I should stack the Xbox like that because I think I'll get a few more on. But my PS4 collection is, obviously it's thinned out a lot. No room for Elden Ring, so it's hiding. Thinned out a lot since I've got PS5. Obviously kind of collecting a lot more on the PlayStation 5 stuff. And we've got some nice collector's editions down here with some rando games down there. Everything, again, do try my best to keep everything in alphabetical order. Games that tend to be shoved down the side, maybe not so much, but nonetheless, I really do try where I can because it's so annoying. But I've got to find space for these now. And the PS4 games are away. Where? Somewhere. I'm literally out of space. So that was really cool. I loved the store. Make sure you go and check them out. Support your local business, keep the retro gaming community alive, and know that we have hundreds more of the amazing retro game hunts on here because that's what we do. So subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.